there went your fancy new red sports car.
Now what do? Well, you may not realize it, but your insurance may be just as important here, or even more important than the drivers who hit you. Let me explain why your underinsured or uninsured insurance can be the most important insurance you have.
And so I've got some marshmallows here to kind of demonstrate how this would work. And you can see I've divided this container between a $50,000 add-on underinsured policy and a $50,000 reduced, okay? Well, if you've got the $50,000 reduced policy, we're going to take the $25,000 from the at-fault driver. Now, your $50,000 policy only covers up to $50,000 maximum, including what the at-fault driver had. So it's $50,000 reduced by the amount the at-fault driver had available. So now your $50,000 policy that you have is really a $25,000 policy because you can't get above that red line in recovery, no matter what. If the at-fault driver had a $50,000 policy like this, your $50,000 policy, zero. Now, if you have the add-on coverage, you're guaranteed $50,000 on top of your whatever the at-fault driver has, so long as you need it. Now, it's not $50,000 guaranteed for any accident, but there's a $50,000 policy that you're guaranteed access to if you need it. So let's say the at-fault driver had $50,000 in insurance. You've collected that entire $50,000 now. Here's your $50,000 policy. You were able to recover a full $100,000. So another way to explain this, I've diagrammed out here under a typical uninsured, underinsured coverage. We're using the same numbers, a $50,000 add-on policy and a $50,000 reduced policy. Let's look at an at-fault driver who has a $50,000 policy. Now, assuming your injuries would allow you to recover up to $100,000. With an add-on, your $50,000 is added to the at-fault drivers for $100,000 in coverage. Under reduced, your $50,000 is reduced by the at-fault driver's $50,000 policy, leaving you zero on your coverage and a total of $50,000. So I encourage you, if you're not sure what you've got, call your insurance agent as soon as you can. Make sure you've got an uninsured, underinsured policy, and make sure it's add-on. And even though we're talking about this $50,000 number, you know, that's more than the basic minimum required by the state, which is $25,000. But we recommend you at least have a $250,000, $500,000 policy, if not higher. Especially if you own a business, you want to be higher than that. So make sure you get covered, folks. I know it's not fun to think about, but as much time as we all spend on the road, if something happens, you're in an accident, either you're at fault or you're injured, you want to have that money there to make sure that you're covered. Thank you for taking some time to listen to us today.